Deus Vobiscum, everyone. This is my fourth attempt on making another video for you. Deus Vobiscum, Mr. Brad, and my kin, my clan, current students and future students and viewers. Today I plan on doing a lot and talking a lot of different things. Some herbal magic as I've been requested. I'm going to be making 2 oils. Golden oil, which is great for good luck, and an altar oil, great for focusing. I'll get into those in a bit. But I did just want to speak a little bit about myself, being that last time I kind of was rushing against the time with my timer on my tablet, because it only records about 34 minutes. My name is Xiomara Moraz. I am not a Wiccan. I consider myself a dark pagan, meaning I don't believe in the Wiccan Rede. I don't believe in the threefold law. I make my own justice, my own path. I believe destiny is destiny, but there are many ways to getting there. With that being said, be nice to me, because I will go tit for tat with you, you know. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. If you have negative remarks to me, I will read your fulfill. So let's keep this cordial. Again, I'm doing this for people who have requested videos of my teachings, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. I'm not trying to get into politics of other cultures and other, pagan stuff. I'm going to talk about my own style of magic, and that's whether it's based on Afro-Hispanic magic mixed with some other type of pagan magic. It's my own style, it's my own way. It works for me, it works for my clan, it works for my coven, whatever you want to call it. It works. Now that I have that out the way, I'm going to start on my golden oil. Now, earlier in the videos, I kind of said that I don't really like using these oils that you buy in spiritual icon stores. So these oils that are like for good luck or for hex breaking and all these other things, I don't like using those because I've been in the business for quite some time, and basically what they do is it's just a big batch of castor oil or some type of cheap oil, food coloring, scent, and that's it. They put it in front of this statue of a deity, and it's blessed by that deity. I'm sorry, but it's just playing a little too safe for me. I'd rather make my own oils. Now, for my golden oil, I actually have a specific, I had it saved, somebody moved it, a specific recipe for it. Unfortunately, I cannot find one of them at the moment, but it's botón de oro, or marigold flowers, patchouli root, and the patchouli flower. Unfortunately, I don't have the patchouli flower, but I do have the patchouli root. You're going to need the skin off of an orange, some honey, champagne or white wine, a mineral oil. I couldn't find mineral oil, but I'm going to be using a good corn oil, because again, it's for prosperity and all that good stuff. And the scent simply for that is simple almond oil, just because I think it's sweet and essential and it's great for the purpose. Now, patchouli root, again, is good for attracting money, love, business. The marigold is normally used for protection and hex breaking and all that stuff, but in certain cases is used for winning law cases or success in cases in the court system, or, clairvoyancy and all that stuff. But it's really good just for prosperity in certain law actions or in certain, gambling actions as well. And, well, we all know that orange is for lust, is for all that sweet, good stuff. A lot of stuff is very common sense. This is one of my books, and this is my grimoire that I'm working on. I'll be opening that up in a bit. But I think for the moment, you're going to need oil, a pot. Now, please, for the younger generation, get your own pots. Don't use your mother's pots, because what happens is you start to season the actual pot, and again, I said it before with spiritual baths. You're gonna make yourself a pot of rice, and it's gonna taste like Florida water, your oils and all that stuff. It ruins the food So make sure that, you know, for those of you who are starting, who are adults, the craft, make sure you have your kitchen, your regular kitchen stuff, and make sure you have your witch stuff.
The cauldron.
You know, your cauldron. This is my version of a cauldron. This is Kitchen Witch 101 for the moment. So yeah, so with this one, I'm going to start off with just a couple of things here. Hopefully I don't cut myself. But you're going to get, oops, I guess the spirit wanted that piece. You're just going to get some orange peels. Try not to get the white stuff because it's a little bitter. I'm a little nervous. I don't know why, but it's been a long day of just prepping and prepping and prepping. And to be honest with you, prepping to do these videos is a little bit more tiring than actually doing the video. But so far, I've been getting a lot of good feedback. A lot of people are learning. And a lot of people are requesting for me to teach them personally. Which, you know, again, it's a blessing in my life because I'm able to share my knowledge with others who will put it to good use. Don't need a lot of orange in there. Now what you could do is you can either eat this orange or you can just cut it up and just put some sugar and cinnamon and dust it on top and put it on a plate and you can give it as an offering to a certain spirit or deity. Now this is the patchouli root. You don't really need too much of that because a lot of, you know me, you know my saying, sometimes less is more. And what I like to do is, I'm just going to use this whole thing right here, and I'm just going to cut it with scissors. Not too much, just because this will, you know, we are going to filter this. It's just to get some of the natural oils out already, you know, kind of like bruising it. Maybe this one won't cut too well with these scissors.
Get the Cutco.
Because it's the... Yes, we are fans of Cutco here. Hopefully they see this or somebody tells them this and they send me a Cutco knife.
A Cutco Athame.
Cutco Athame. By the way, I don't have to use my priest's Athame for carving candles because I found recently I just went through some of my old bins. For some of you, I just came back to this country from Nicaragua. I'm currently writing a book. So I packed a lot of my stuff. Right now I'm actually in his home. And I found, they actually gave me this for my birthday. Because I kind of requested it and made them give me this for my birthday. But it's this and the smaller one, but I actually love using these to carve. So I have my own Athame to carve. This is an Athame for other purposes. And we can add some good marigold.
And a little spot of sugar.
Right. Okay. And we have the honey. Remember what I said, every time you're going to use honey, you always got to taste some so that the deity doesn't think that you're trying to poison them with their own offering. Now, this is my personal version of my golden oil. You can improvise it. You can do so many different ways. Again, this is just what works for me. Actually, I have a cute story. I remember, because again, I like to use, I like to make things and give them to gifts. You know, I actually have these cute little bottles that I get from AC Moore's or Michael's or any type of, you know, craft store. And I like to fill them up, you know, like I like to make the oils and I fill them up and I put in cute little ribbons and like a little sunflower on them. And I actually give gifts to my witch friends. And I had a specific coworker who is a witch, and I gave him one, and he prepped it and used he anointed a candle, and then he went gambling at like Atlantic City, and do you believe he won? I think either $500 or $5,000 or something like that. And I was like, well, wow, you know, kudos for me that you know he made some money off of the blessing that I gave him. This is a little bit of Chardonnay. And I'm just going to use a little bit because the rest I'm going to drink. It's been a long day. You think I'm joking? Just not even a full glass, a little half a glass, you know. Take the drink with me. If you're hearing this, my ex-coworker, you could have taken me out to lunch or something. And then we're just going to put this oil.
Let's bring that up so they can see.
Well, no, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Now, all I'm going to do to this is just to make sure that nothing burns, just going to add a little bit of water. Okay? So, I don't know, you're going to have to,
Oh, just a spot of water.
Yeah. You know, it just looks like a mess right now. Actually, it looks kind of yummy to me, but you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we're just going to put this on the heat, and we're going to let the water evaporate. What happened here?
No. Oh, no.
There we go. This isn't my kitchen, so I'm still, Now we're going to put this at a low heat. Because again, you just want all of the stuff to kind of dissolve. And as the water will evaporate, basically that's what you want. You want all of it to evaporate until you're just left with the oil. And then you're going to filter it. And then you let it cool, and then it's ready to boil. To bottom. So now I'm going to add, can you tell them what coriander does? This is eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is really good. Oops, I'm making a mess here, but they'll clean it up after I'm done. Using eucalyptus because eucalyptus is really good.
Coriander?
Uh-huh. For psychic awareness.
Coriander is good for love, health, and healing.
Okay. And we're using this for healing when I use the coriander.
And eucalyptus, you said?
Uh-huh.
Eucalyptus is really good for healing and protection.
Okay. Well, if you go online, also eucalyptus is good for psychic awareness, gets you focused on the things that you need. So that's eucalyptus actually. And then you could throw in turmeric. I'm not going to crush the the coriander. Just going to add a good handful in there. The oil will heat it through.
Turmeric is really good for purification.
Exactly. It purifies your mind, it clears your mind, and that's exactly what you want. Okay. And what about some poppy seeds?
Poppy seeds. Well, I remember they said something about good for invisibility or some hiding yourself. Well, let me see. Poppy seeds.
Now this is ani. Normally the blue is purifying and it's calming, that good stuff. In candle magic, the blue is also good for other things, but for this, the blue tint with the scents, because I'm also going to scent this with lavender. I think that lavender is also a good calming. So that's what you want to be calm, cool, collected, clear-minded before you start any of your spiritual works.
Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy flower and the poppy seeds are good for fertility, love, sleep, money, luck, and invisibility.
Okay, in this point, we want our physical senses to kind of be, sleep, so that our spiritual senses could awaken. And also, if you put this before you go to sleep, or then obviously you're going to be having some prophetic dreams. Now with this, I'm just going to start with hot water, just because the anine works, it dissolves better in heat. I'm not going to add a lot. Okay. And with this, I like to use olive oil. Not extra virgin olive oil or extra light. You want pure olive oil just because olive oil has a